a second. Why am I invisible? Wait, why am I invisible? Hang on a second. What the heck? I swear to God I checked this before. Okay, I swear I checked this before. Oh, I see. I see what happened. Hang on, are we live? Guys, are we live? Are we live? Hang on. Or am I streaming on Twitch? No way it goes back to Twitch, right? If it went to Twitch, no, that would be really embarrassing. Wait, are we live right now? Oh wait, we're back, But the background music went away, right? I'm just talking and it's like awkwardly silent AF. Okay, hang on. Let me add the BGM again. BGM. Okay, so we're alive again finally. Oh, I just realized I don't have chat set up, guys. I never set up the chat box, so this is kind of awkward. You know, I probably should have thought about this more than 2 seconds in advance. Okay, watch out, this might be kind of loud. Watch out, this might be kind of loud. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn it down. Oh my god, I'm gonna turn it down! Okay, there. That should be a little better. No BGM. You don't want BGM. It's so boring without BGM. Hang on. You guys need to be able to see the chat. This is too awkward without the chat. Hang on. We're gonna do a little improvisation. Oh, Zoe! Thanks for what do you call it in YouTube? So it's not called subbing. It's called thanks for joining as a member? Question mark? Is that what people say? Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Now we have chat. Okay, I legit have nothing set up, okay? My bad. I promise if we do more of these, it won't be as bad, okay? I promise. There. Beautiful. Let me crop on the bottom as well while we're at it. Leo Anchan, thanks for... I don't know how to read it! I'm not used to YouTube, I'm used to Twitch and saying thanks for the sub. But it's not a sub, it's thanks for joining. Thanks for thanks for becoming a member. Sorry. Hang on. Okay, I am losing it. Right now. Sorry. I'm a bit nervous. It feels like I'm getting some debut flashbacks right here. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys. What do you think of the chat? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Zara, thanks for thanks for joining. Yeah. And YouTube is great compared to Twitch. Twitch is full of ads and Twitch's Pepega. Sorry, I completely. Oh my god, you can see me scrolling through the chat. That's not okay. You're not supposed to see me scroll. I'm kind of falling behind on chat, but hang on. Let me get a drink of water. Yeah, this is the behind the scenes. Maybe plan out things in advance. Yeah. Okay. I didn't even plan to stream today. Okay, like I was rendering my video, which I finished around noon. I started rendering and I thought, what if I did a live Q&A on YouTube? And then I'm like, wait, that's a good idea. I should try YouTube streaming, even though I've never done it before. And then I started rendering. I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and I was thinking, surely it's as simple as just changing the stream key, and then it's good, right? No, there's a little more to that, as you can see by the scuff. But you know, we're gonna make it work out. And yes, I got a tube shoved up my nose. Okay, that they were looking at my throat, and they took this giant ass tube that was like 3 feet long, and they shoved it up my nose. Holy crap, that hurt. And before they did that, they gave me this spray. They said this spray is gonna numb you and it's gonna taste horrible. I'm like, wait, how do I taste it though? I thought you're spraying it. And then they're like, yeah, don't try to swallow or else you're gonna taste it. And then guess what I just started doing? I just started swallowing. Anyway, no, no drugs, no drugs, never drugs. Okay, so I guess without further, why am I getting follows on Twitch? Who the heck is following me on Twitch? I can't even see it because the chat is blocking it, but hang on, let me move this, Why is the alert box not on top? I don't even have YouTube alerts, sorry, I have nothing. I promise I'll set it up, maybe we'll make the great Twitch exodus and, leave Twitch, cause Twitch kinda garbage. It's in front of my social media, so I mean, you can look at the... Does anyone actually look at the social medias on there? It's fine. It's fine. Thanks for following me on Twitch! Are you guys actually following me on Twitch from YouTube, or is that just happening? I should probably turn that off, because that's a bit distracting. Okay, that's Frenzy, the real Frenzy Chaos. Wait, where are these coming from? Guys, stop it. Guys, stop following on Twitch. Stop following on Twitch! This is a YouTube stream! Guys, this is YouTube! Imagine someone's gonna go through the vaults and say, hey, I want to learn about Leo Hole Q&A. And then they click on it and this is the crap they see. Let Hexman out of a night, Blood Rain Low. Toka, thanks for the follows on Twitch. We're not streaming on Twitch, by the way. Oh my god, and now I'm getting subs on Twitch. No, don't sub! Guys, this is YouTube. Twitch sucks. No Twitch. No Twitch. Today is YouTube day. We're YouTube streaming. Okay? We're YouTube streaming. Twitch is like a... Oh, when's the video? Sorry. Okay, let's dive right into that. I'm sure some people are curious, okay? But thanks for the 4 months on Twitch, I guess. Anyways. So... I'm going to roll the video, and yeah, you guys could think of questions and write them down or whatever, and ask them at the end of the video. Okay, I'm not gonna pause the video unless I see like 50 people ask the same question. Guys, we're not on Twitch. Guys, we're not on Twitch. Wait, we're on Twitch, right? Hang on. We're not on Twitch, right? Twitch.tv. No, we're not on Twitch. You guys maybe check. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna roll the video. Please enjoy. I spent many hours working on this. I literally edited this for 12 hours straight yesterday until like 3 AM. I got like 3 hours of sleep. So yeah, and when I was watching over the video, which was like, by the way, right before the stream went live, I realized that I accidentally screwed up something at the end. So yeah, I'm gonna re-render it. The plan was to have everything posted at the end of the stream, but I need to re-render it, guys. You're gonna see what I'm talking about, okay? You're gonna see the clip that I totally messed up. And yeah, so basically you guys are gonna get a sneak peek, probably a couple hours before anyone else does. So without further ado, Ryuho analysis. Let's go. on a second. Wait, guys, is there actually no audio? Is there actually no audio? Oh my god. Disaster. 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 I'm sorry. Okay, take two. Okay, for real. For real. Hang on. Okay, guys. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for round two? Round two with actual audio. With actual audio. Okay, ready. Here we go. Liu-Ho来了. What role does she take in flame teams? And how strong is she? We'll figure it out by looking at her kit, advancements, matrices, team comps, rotations, and finally comparisons. There's a lot of fault to her kit, so let's keep things simple, starting with her passives. Leo offers 4 forms of passive damage, 3 of which work off-field. First off is her weapon passive, Fiery Explosion. This deals damage that scales with your attack, crit, and sum of all your resistances, but is not affected by any damage boost other than Titan stats. However, it is increased by 30% when using a non-flame and non-altered elemental weapon, but overall, the damage contribution from this effect is minor. Next are her Sparrow Feathers. These will fire on your locked-on target once per second, dealing a small amount of normal attack damage. Off-field, they fire once every 2 seconds instead, unless you're using her trait, then they will keep on shooting once every second. You restore these with Liu-Ho's dodge attacks. Doing damage with normal attacks has a 50% chance to trigger Small Seal, randomly triggering one of 3 passive effects, each of which have their own cooldown. You don't need to think much of this other than free damage, and one of the effects also pulls mobs together every 12 seconds. Finally, casting any flame discharge will immediately inflict Sparrow Burn to the locked-on target, dealing a small amount of damage per second. This stacks up to 2 times, and lasts for 15 seconds. We'll talk about her skill next. Various actions will generate calligraphy characters, such as discharges, skills, dodges, and basic attacks. You can generate up to 2 characters for each type, and when using her skill, bonus damage is dealt per calligraphy character on the field, and various buffs are granted, along with an ignore flame resistance buff and up to 16 seconds of hyper body. However, you really don't need to think too much about this, as you'll get all the buffs when doing the normal rotation. So Liu-Ho is a great buffer and has a lot of passive damage. That's all, right? Nope. Her basic attacks hit like a literal truck and offer the highest raw DPS in the game by far, while also offering an insane amount of charge. Out of all her combos, only one is really relevant, and that is basic attack hold into dodge attack. The basic attack hold has a lot of front-loaded damage. Cancel the animation of the big swipe with a dodge attack before repeating the chain. Her dodge attack leaves a puddle that deals a dot to enemies, and holding her dodge attack makes this puddle larger, but note that the dodge hold attack is a DPS loss in single target situations. Now that we understand her power, let's move on to her advancements. We'll examine the relative gain from her advancements in 3 different teams. The meta team with Lon and Fiona, a triple fire team, and an altar team. Remember, the tables that will be presented aren't meant to compare the teams to one another, but rather to determine the value of point per Lil in each of them. Her A1 causes Sparrow Feathers to refresh the duration of Sparrow Burn, while also spreading the burn to nearby targets once every 5 seconds. When triggering this spread effect, it triggers a detonation that inflicts 50% of the total damage of all burns inflicted on the target. Unlike Ruby's detonation, which detonates based on the remaining damage of the burn, this always uses the full value, meaning that even a burn with 1 second left will explode for a lot of damage. As such, this advancement adds a lot of value for the Triple Fire team, but is still decently strong for other teams. Her A3 causes you to consume your Sparrow Feathers rapidly after dropping below 50% health, regenerating your health until you reach full, working in the offhand. This effect is not boosted by Lan's A1. Technically, this advancement could lead to a DPS loss if anything, but you generate feathers fast enough that this is typically never an issue, even with Lan shooting out 4 feathers per second on top of it. As such, the DPS value is solely in the base stats of this advancement. Leo's A5 allows you to prevent lethal damage once every 60 seconds, gaining maximum feathers and 1000 weapon charge when it procs. Even if you could conveniently trigger this off cooldown, additional discharges do not benefit the DPS of this comp, so the value of this advancement, again, is only in the base stat. Finally, her A6 increases flame damage by an additional 14% when activating the Pinnacle state from her skill. While 14% is a powerful upgrade in terms of a single advancement, remember that since A1, everything up to here has been all utility. How does the power gain of her advancements compare to her matrices? Let's take a look. Leo's 2-piece matrix increases final damage unconditionally, and also grants you 20 feathers upon dodging instead of 15. You won't ever have problems running out of feathers in most cases, so this additional effect is not that useful. This works in the offhand slot. The 4-piece set increases all elemental damage when equipped with 1 or more flame weapons, with an additional boost after using Leopold's skill, which, for some reason, decays by a massive 1% over 25 seconds. Why? I don't know. Anyway, this also works in the offhand slot. Let's now compare the power of this matrix to other options. Compared to other limited flame matrices, Leohua's are a little bit stronger. Fiona's matrix remains the strongest choice for limited, however. FTV matrices such as Samir and Shiro and World Boss matrices are all very close to each other, and at 3-star perform better than 0-star limited, due to how Leohua's on-field potential is very strong. Samir Cobalt Matrix is a little bit more powerful than these options as well, though it's questionable to invest such a large amount of base chips into Cobalt's matrices for this small gain. The rotation for all the team comps is 99% the same, so let's take a close look into this one using the meta team as a base. With Fiona, Leohua, and Lan, you'll want to use Wellspring and Hydro Focus on Fiona. Wellspring provides a generic buff, and is ideal even if you don't have enough HP for the bonus effect. You do not need torrential farms, as skills and discharges do not make up too much of your total damage, and Liu Hua already generates 2 full charge bars with ease in the rotation. For matrices, we just use each respective set: Fiona, Liu Hua, and Lan. The best Titan stat to use here is normal attack, as a majority of Liu Hua's damage output is classified as such. Let's take a look at these comparisons before we move on, as these replacements all lead to different viable teams. First, what if you skipped Lan and replaced her with Annabella? Of course, Annabella can't compete with Lan's passive damage with her burn alone, but the value she offers is still quite decent with her burn enhancement. If you swapped Lan to Lin for an altered team, the damage potential is slightly higher than the Annabella Leo team, though note that this team is still primarily flame damage, not alter damage. Finally, if you swapped Fiona to Annabella for a triple flame team, the raw damage potential is higher than the other two options. This is the only DPS comp where you would use Liu Hua's trait. Note that these numbers are without matrices though. When Fiona's matrices are in play, the triple flame comp becomes relatively weaker than the other two comps. Now let's dive into the rotation. Start out with your Fiona discharge and skill, making sure to wait a second to actually hit a full charge bar before discharging to Lan. Use Lan's skill, then switch into Leo, pressing her skill and then going into her auto hold dodge combo. Repeat this combo until hitting 2 full charge bars, then discharge to Lan, use her skill, and then discharge to Fiona and use her skill as well. Switch back into Leo and the rotation repeats from here. It's a very simple rotation that focuses mainly on DPSing on Leo, only switching to the other weapons to buff with discharges and skills. Here's the rotation again in real speed. So, how do all the alternate comps play? Extremely similarly, with one small difference. When you don't have both Lan and Fiona, you don't want to discharge to both your alternate weapons. As such, you'll want to always discharge to Fiona first, because her skill fills energy slowly and allows you to swap to your alternate weapon without using its discharge. You can then use Liu Hua's discharge, which is a slightly stronger alternative. In the triple flame comp, you're out of luck, and will have to just jump cancel Annabella's discharge. Remember, in Annabella comps, due to bugginess, it's recommended to put out 3 dodges per rotation as well. Okay, it's time for comparisons, but first, don't forget the disclaimer that theory crafting should be taken with a grain of salt, because it's just that, theory. It's not perfect, but it gives us a good idea of where things stand. First off, how much investment do you need in Liu Hua to beat out Annabella? There's really no comparison here. Liu Hua out of the box is already stronger than Annabella A6, even including base stats. Note that these values are without resistances, and while Annabella gains a bit back when resistance is in play, Liu Hua also offers a sizable damage increase under resistance. How about in terms of alternatives? Let's say you have Lilho and Fiona as a base. How do the other flame units compare? Lawn is the winning option by a long shot, offering buffs and a huge amount of passive damage to supplement Leo's damage. At A0, Annabella isn't too far behind Lawn, and can be a usable option. Ruby and Cobalt really don't offer too much here. Ruby's main DPS potential has been Lawn Powercraft, to a point where stacking up her heat for a flame attack boost isn't even worth the time anymore. As such, Cobalt unironically offers more through her burns and skill damage, though this power still isn't much to write home about. Let's now look at all the elements, starting with maximum investment comparisons. The new meta flame comp is theoretically slightly stronger than Rubilia, which makes it effectively 50% stronger than the old flame comp. That's power creep for you, I guess. The alternate Lilho comps are all a good amount weaker, but still a sizable upgrade from the previous comp. Note that Bolt and Flame have their pros and cons though. Rubilia has a strict rotation, but better burst and AoE, while Flame struggles with AoE but has a very simple, easy to maintain rotation. With A6 units and no limited matrices, the conclusions are pretty much the same. Lilho offers the highest theoretical DPS, with alternative options trailing a bit behind. Let's look at a new comparison point. I'm calling it F2P+, with A3 units and no limited matrices, and 3-star standard and 0-star world boss matrices. This is still achievable by F2P, though is more directed towards veteran F2Ps who have saved since day one, and may or may not have bricked their F2P status with certain events. Here, the power levels of comps is extremely close, until you get to the Lilho comps anyway. Then, Flame's low investment power starts to stick out like a sore thumb. Finally, at an F2P investment, aka the more new player friendly investment level, with 1-star units and 0-star matrices, Flame is a giant that eclipses the damage of all the other comps by a huge amount. I get that Flame is F2P friendly now, but I think this is a bit too much. When Alice was released, a max investment Frost comp was just shy of 300k DPM%. How things have changed. Lilho is a powerhouse that offers passive damage. Yes, and this was the part I was talking about. I accidentally forgot to unmute the other audio track, so it kind of doubles down on the audio over here. And also I forgot to unsolo the layer, so you can't see any visuals either. So this is what I need to re-render. So I'll just read it out from the script. Actually, I don't have the script open, so I'm gonna read it from memory, so you don't have to hear me. You don't have to hear the double voice. Lilho is a powerhouse that I forget. Powerful, but you won't have any sustain at A0. So while Jinano and Fenrir have sustain at A1, you don't get that until A3 on A3 on Lilho. So yeah. Anyways, let's skip that part because that part doesn't sound nice. Investment. Flame players may find the lack of sustain troublesome, as other characters such as Fenrir and Jinano offer significant survivability with just their first advancement. In other news, the Nova program just launched, a new content creator program that grants both you and a select content creator rewards. I spend over 15 hours just doing the editing alone for these videos, so I would greatly appreciate it if you could use my code. Check the description for more details. And that wraps up my little whole summary. I'll see you in 3.0. Bye bye! Yay! Okay, that was almost not too scuffed, but I hope that video was helpful and gave you guys an idea of how Lil Ho is and if you're gonna pull for her or not. Now, if you've had questions, now's the time to ask. I've seen a lot of questions in the chat throughout the video, but I was gonna wait till the end before going over them. So, do you guys have any burning questions you would like to ask about anything specific? We'll take this time to go over anything and everything. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Too bad I have to re-render now because of the green screen and that double voice. That double voice is a deal breaker. I would have let it through with the green screen, but not with the double voice. Wow, Leo, thanks for gifting a membership. Okay, hang on. Let me try to read the messages. How about just A0 or A1 Lil Ho in an empty team who just started playing? The thing is, she's a really self-sufficient unit, but because she does the big DPS, she does the big buffs, and she does the big passive damage, so she can work as a standalone. Then you can just put whatever copium in the background, right? So let's say you're a PlayStation player, okay, and you got like the pre-order, so you get like Claudia. So you could probably do Lil Ho, Claudia, and not Tsubasa. I feel like that would be really scuffed. Lil Ho, Claudia, and honestly, put King in there. Put King in there just for the flame resonance, okay? That's probably as good as it gets for like a completely fresh out of the box experience. That being said, King is unironically not too bad as a copium unit, okay? He's really not that bad, especially in Bygone. You get that burn, okay? His burn, his A1 burn, when you shatter his shield, is like what? How much damage is it? It's like 1800%. And when the detonation on Lil Ho A1 is huge. It's 50% of the total damage. Is King better than Ruby? It depends on your team comp. Yeah, I saw some people, I saw a lot of people asking about Ruby and saying, wait, why is Cobalt stronger than Ruby? Okay? For this, you have to remember. You have to remember the context of the team comps that it's happening in. The team comp that that graph was in was with Lil Ho and Fiona. Ruby shines more in a triple fire team because with Ruby's detonation, she needs more burns to kind of get that value, right? So in like an altered Lil Ho team, Ruby really offers like nothing. If you're an existing player and you have King and Ruby, I would probably just still use Ruby. It depends, again, if you're going for a burn comp or not. What is my personal team? Well, I don't exactly have any flame units invested in. So I'm gonna run A1 Fiona, A0 Annabella, because I pulled for Annabella. I didn't pull for Lon, so I'm gonna go A0 Annabella, A1 Leo, and Fiona A1. Yeah, this is how I sound when I'm not recording. It's, yeah. You can tell I'm kind of nervous. Do I like the Altered team? I mean, yeah, Altered team is fine. Okay, Altered team really plays just fine. Of course, I never invested in Lin on my account, so I won't be playing that, but it definitely feels just as smooth as the meta comp to play. Ruby is not joining standard in 3.0. Claudia could work instead of Fiona. She's I mean, she's a good buffer, but she's not as good as Fiona, but you know, she works. Okay. Someone a while ago asked about Annabella matrices. If you have Annabella matrices and you don't want to spend for more, they're still not bad. Okay, they're not bad. Is Lon or Leopold matrices worth more? Get Leopold matrices, they're better. No Tsubasa! No, Tsubasa is scuffed. Her buff lasting 15 seconds is like the big deal breaker for Tsubasa. It doesn't fit in the rotation. I mean, if you're really coping, I guess. As a Rainbow main with Fenrir A6 and A3 Janana, can Leohua A0 bench A1 Lon? Fenrir Janana... Fenrir, wait, you're doing Fenrir Janana Lon, Cause Fenrir wants to be main DPS, but the same with Leohua. I think you either play the Fenrir comp or you double dip into fire and do like Claudia, Lon, Leo. And yeah, so I see the question again. Lon or Leo matrices, go Leo. They're also less restrictive. Even if you don't have the 5% for when Leo gets benched in like forever, it's still better than Lon. Is Ruby 4-piece still fine? I actually didn't do the math on Ruby 4-piece at all, because I don't think anyone actually has Ruby 4-piece at this point. But I mean, it can work. It can be awkward to use. You probably want to use it on Leohua. So it depends on what else you have. Someone asked about Cobalt matrices. A 2-piece Cobalt is better than 2-piece Shiro. By a little bit. If you recall the graph, it was Samir Shiro was like 27%, and Samir Cobalt is like 32%. So whether or not you think that's worth it for 3-star Cobalt matrices, it's up to you. Ruby buffed when? She did get buffed actually, and she's still Pepeka. Is it better to go Leo matrices and then Leo A1 and then Poker matrices as a low spender? Probably I want to say it depends on what matrices you have, cause you could just use main DPS matrices Samir Shiro. Use Samir Shiro and then 2 world boss sets. So the comparison we're making is gonna be in that comparison would it be better to get her 4-piece, or would it be better to, I mean, how much better is her 4-piece than a 4-piece world boss set, right? And that one is, I mean, it kind of diminishes the value a bit, so it's probably gonna be like, I'm trying to recall off the top of my head, it probably will only be like a 15% gain, okay? Because remember, you're replacing a world boss set. A 3-star Samir Shiro is better than 0-star Leohua set. If you have 3-star Lyra, okay, go, then more power to you. 3-star Lyra is very powerful set. Yeah, you could do, yeah, two Lyra, 2 Samir. Then you don't have to bother with Cobalt. Is Fen, Lin, Fiona better than Leo Altered? No, Leo is much stronger than Fenrir in terms of like one-to-one DPS. Cybergamer asks, in a vote team, would 4 Scylla or 2 Scylla, 2 Revelia, 2 Scylla? The 2-2 would be better, but it depends on your stats. How works animatrices on Leohua? I mean, you can just put them there, though, but that assumes that you already have 2 other sets. So Annabella matrices will probably work better on another weapon. How many stars does 2-piece Cobalt and Scylla outperform Wait. You're using 2-piece Scylla. Why would you use 2-piece Scylla? 2-piece Samir better than 2-piece Lin. Yes. Unless you have 2-piece Samir, you still use your 2-piece Samir on your alternate. Actually, no. You do not use 2-piece Lin on an alt set. The rotation is long enough such that. Okay, I already tested. If you use Lin on an alternate weapon, your Lin stacks matrix will drop off with every rotation, and it's really annoying. In terms of power creep, okay, so Liu Hua power creeps in a different way. She power creeps the FTP numbers. At the whale numbers, she only power creeps by a little bit. Like a fairly tame bit. But in FTP numbers, she freaking, yeah. Plus 50% is kind of catastrophic. FTP triple flame team survivability. You would need to have, you would really want to have Leo A3. Again, a lot of people will look at the graphs and say, oh, so you only need A1 or A6. But don't forget, you know, dying is a thing, okay? If you have hyper body and you're just auto-attacking, chances are you're getting hit as well. If you're getting hit, you're losing health. You lose health, you die. So make sure you don't die, okay? Healing is cool too. Is the Leo versus Anagraph accurate for triple fire even though it's for Fiona team? Somewhat. Ana does see a lot better use in a triple fire team, but still really can't hold a counter to Liu Hua. But I mean, in a triple fire team, you probably should have both of them anyway. Does Flame have survivability? I mean, in solo, those brothers heal 3% health each, okay? So, it's, the survivability really is not that bad when you go into, like, Bygone. Closing the gap between FTP and Dolphins is a good thing. But the thing is, all the other FTP comps are, like, left in the dust. Only Liu Hua takes it up, like, a huge step. Like, I'm all for reducing the power level, but I think this is a little too sudden. Cause let's say a bunch of new players play the game and they all invest in different elements and they all have A1. And then the fire one is gonna outperform the others by a lot. But I mean, then again, fire doesn't have self-sustain, so there's a trade-off. I mean, then again, neither does Frost, with Icarus healing like a dinky 5% HP. How about against Crane Bite? Yeah, good luck against that. Any point in going for Leo matrices if Ana is already maxed? Honestly, unless you're a whale, just stick with what you got at that point. Honestly, if I had an A3 set and there's a better set, you know, it's not worth hundreds of dollars to get like 5% damage, okay? That's just for me. For some people might think it's worth it, I don't. Taco Cat asks, does Liu Hua's simulacrum appearance power creep wedding skin? Honestly, I do like Lan a lot. I appreciate her pink hair. So I'm slightly biased, but I know a lot of people who like Liu Hua a lot too, so I won't say much on that. Why do I sound like I pinch my nose? I don't know, I think that... Honestly, I think it's the mic. Here, there's like a setting on this mic for noise suppression that I think scuffs the audio a little. Okay, here, let me try without it. Okay, this is without that plugin thingy. How does it sound now? Does that sound better or worse? Testing, testing! Testing without the thingy. Testing with... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What do I think? Sounds exactly the same. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Sounds the same. About the same. I felt like without it, it sounded a bit more clear, but it it's important that I have the filters on because it helps with the noise suppression from the background. Someone asked about Lynn, Fiona, and Leo. That works completely fine. That's just a double buff alter for Leo comp. Hello from Radiant. Hello, you have Annabella and Ruby 4-piece. Which do you use on Leo May DPS? If you have both of them, I would use Ruby, cause Ruby is harder to stack, so you want to have that on your main DPS. Smear Matrix goes away when swapping weapons, yes, but since Liu Ho does like all the work on the field, you don't really need. I mean, yeah, you get a lot of the value from the on-field matrices. Would I say she's fun to play? It depends on the person. For me, honestly, I think it's pretty fun to slap stuff up with that auto attack chain. It's not like it's too unengaging. You have to have good timing to cancel the auto hold chain with the dodge, and I don't know, it feels pretty good and it's pretty satisfying. Is A1 Lawn important? A1 Lawn is good, but it's not mandatory. Her feathers don't do that much damage. Okay, for reference, her feathers are doing 40% a second. If you have A1 Lawn, you shoot 4 feathers at a time, so you do 160% per second, okay? So you do 120% a second more. But remember, her auto attacks are hitting for almost 600% a second, so do the math. It's not that much of a gain. And then all the other explosions on top of that. 120% a second is not the end of the world. Should you try for A1 Leo or A0 on 4-piece? Definitely get A1. Which simulacrum for Leo Fiona Lawn? Any comp with Fiona uses Fiona trait. What team will I be running for 3.0? I am a physical main, so I'm doing Jinono, Umi, and Fiona. But that being said, I'm also gonna pull for Leo because I wanna play Leo in sequential. I think that'll be fun. Is 3-star Samir Shiro better than Leo 0-star? Yes. How do you do the chain? Click auto. No, it's auto times 2. And then hold. And then when you do the big swipe, then you cancel. It takes a little bit of practice. Once you get your hands on it, you'll figure it out in no time. It's not that hard. With Lon, Leo, and Annabella, what's the estimated damage distribution among them? I don't know, I forget. We could take a look real fast though. Hang on, let me pop it open. Let me pop it open. So someone asked for this comp. I'm gonna quickly pull it open. So this is Leo, Anna, and Fiona. So the damage distribution. So we use Burn Anna here. It's pretty much like 70% in Leo, and then 20% in the others. The content creator referral code is in effect since a few days ago, so you can put that in right now. And if you do, I would greatly appreciate it. You get dark crystals, I get dark crystals. It's a good time. it's interesting that they're making flame FTP while the other elements are majority lacking. Honestly, I think it's just a lot of weird interactions. They're trying so hard to force interactions, like with Fenrir A3, that I think it's kind of making things inconsistent. Hopefully they pick up the slack after. Yeah, I wish they gave you more DC than just 50 dark crystals, cause honestly, that is some MiHoYo level stingy if I've ever seen it, okay? I'm not saying it's the best, but you know, it's something, and of course I would appreciate it. So yeah. Yeah, from what I heard, 3.0 makes a lot of things more FTP friendly. We're gonna have to wait and see how the other characters do. Cybergamer asks, which is better at 3-star, 2 Samir Shiro or 2 Samir Crow? Almost always use Shiro over Crow, also because execute is a theme, so you get actually less value from Crow because some of the Crow threshold gets executed away. Is Liuhua good in Rainbow? She doesn't exactly do too much for Rainbow. She kind of really is like a hyper carry and wants to have 2 people buffing her in the back. Can I upload this after the stream? I want to, but I have to fix that clip, so I have to re-render it. So it'll be maybe 30 minutes to an hour after the stream's done. Power creep whaling is not sustainable, and I definitely don't agree with it. You know, it's really an awful shame how half the roster is unusable. If you have One Piece lawn from previous banner, should you get 2? I mean, cause you're gonna have to pull 50 times on the banner, so it depends if you even... If that would be... If you would be fine pulling on the banner, right? Like, if you already have like A6 lawn, for example, then I don't know if you want to pull on that banner. Yeah, it depends. How do you yeet stars at me if no Twitch? You know, technically speaking, everything's still connected, so you could yeet me on Twitch right now, and it would still work. Yeah. Did I sleep well after editing all night? I slept like 3 hours, so I am kind of tired right now. So after I wrap this up, I'm gonna... Well, I need to get the stuff uploaded, and then I need to, and then I could take a nap or something. Would you use... Ow! Would you use Hobo or Zilla if you have Liuhua matrices? Why not both? Why not both? Unless you're talking about... Okay, ow. So you have Samir Shiro, and then Liuhua, and if you had to pick one, I would go with Ow, Hobo. Yeah, ow. You need to... Stop! Stop! Ow! Oh my god, the model's broken. Hang on, I need to turn it off. Oh my god, look what you guys have done. Look what you guys have done! Okay, maybe I shouldn't have told you guys that. Look, cross-platform redeems. Isn't that crazy? Okay, anyways, let me fix this. Thanks for following me on Twitch, but this is a YouTube stream. Oh no, I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck. Look what we've done. There you go. Okay, we're back to normal. They really should give Matrix pulls on events. They really don't give enough Matrix pulls. You know, when they give me codes, they should give me more what do you call it? Matrix pulls to give away. Oh, speaking of codes, okay, I still have gold nucleus codes to give away, okay? So please take them off my hands. They may or may not expire on 3.0, so you guys better eat them up, okay? Okay. Bro, someone just Twitch TV Master Race? Seriously? Okay. Anyways, guys, codes. Gold nucleus codes. Oh, it's too many characters. You could use up to 3 of these. So if you haven't redeemed these content creator codes yet, you could use up to 3 of these. So go ahead and eat some codes. Oh wait, wait, where did the spaces go? Sorry, hang on. I'm deleting it. Where did the spaces go? Uh-oh. Does it really remove the spaces? Oh my god. Hang on, I'm gonna manually separate them. Hang on, give me a second. This is painstaking work. Painstaking work right here. It looks like a Windows serial key. This is so stupid. This is so stupid, YouTube boy. Okay. There we go. There we go. Gold nucleus. And now they're separated by dashes. You can redeem up to 3. So, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe someday they'll give us red nucleus to give away, but that day is not today. You can't copy from chats? Wait. Oh wait, are they invalid already? No shot. Hang on. Oh, and some of them don't have dashes in between. Good luck. Wait, they're invalid. Are they invalid, or you guys already have redeemed 3 of them? Maybe you guys already redeemed them, cause this is shared between content creators. If you've already redeemed them from others, yeah, this is the same batch. I still have like how many more codes? I have 150 more to give away. Hopefully they're still good. I don't think I redeemed them on my own account, so maybe I'll test after. All of them are invalid. Okay, I'll double check on that after. Thanks for the heads up. Anyways, okay, maybe they're dead. Maybe they're dead. Does anyone else have any big questions? No, the dashes are not part of the code. Have I tried different rotations? I've tried a little bit of variation, but launch skill is hardly like a damage increase over what do you call it? Just auto attacking on Lil. So it's not exactly too worth it. Does Vault need saving? After Fenrir happened, I don't think Vault is ever in a position to complain. Would I recommend a new player max to support like Nemesis or a main def? Definitely not Samir. Definitely not Samir. Hey, did you guys know that I was working on a new player guide? Like, not last week, but the week before. I spent 8 hours writing a script for a new player guide and why you shouldn't invest in crap like King and Samir. But I recorded for it, I recorded the footage for it, but I never got around to editing it because I decided to do the Titan video instead. Remember that Titan Rare Stat video? I did that one instead of the new player guide. I put the new player guide on the back burner to finish for after 3.0. Yeah, Fenrir saved Frost as well. Fenrir saved Saki. Even to this day, Saki Fenrir is still a very FTP friendly combo. Would your scuffed two-piece Shiro, two-piece Icarus would be better than two-piece Shiro? Well, Shiro is on field. You would be comparing the two-piece Icarus to like a four-piece Scylla to four-piece Hobble. Ow. In which case, it probably works. What do I think of the gacha plus MMO model? Well, I'll tell you this. It's not exactly an MMO. It's a gacha like, pretending to be an MMO. But, you know, it's got more, 100 times more multiplayer than G-Game. Whoa, Marcin! Thanks for gifting 5 memberships, poggers! Yay! Wow, look at me. I'm getting used to, what do you call it? YouTube terminology. Someone else asked, oh, remember those random tier lists from before with King as S tier? Yeah, I remember those. People would put together stuff and have no clue of what they're saying. Hang on, you guys have to see the intro. Hang on. Let me find it. Okay, I hope this doesn't break my computer. And someone asked, which team is stronger between Leo, Fiona, Lynn, Leo, Fiona, Lon? Since you have your Lynn at A6, I would just use that one. Okay guys, hang on. Let me... Oh. Okay, so... Wait, not this one. This is my Blue Protocol stuff. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, let me find the new player thing. You know how I open up the script for my new player guide thing? Look, I have all the footage. I have all the footage already saved. Where is it? This is how the video starts out, by the way. I already started working on this, as you can see. Wait, where's my chat? So it goes like, POV. You're a new player trying to find out what character to roll on, and you go to YouTube and all you see are tier lists made from people who have no clue what the heck they're talking about, right? You see crap like this, and this is the typical, whatever you call it, Tower of Fantasy best characters, not clickbait real, not BS drama, click now parody. So this is what you probably find on YouTube if you look up like TOF tier list by the MMO Diners, which is a made up channel name. It's for people who like to take a bite out of MMOs, if you get my drift. And then by people who have no clue what they're doing. And then I'm like, okay, so we're gonna talk about all the characters and how good they are. I edited like basically that, and this next section where I talk about, I literally explain, so this is a new player guide. So I have to explain what black nucleus are, what gold nucleus are, and then I decided, it was at that point where I got bored. And anyways, that is that. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, we are back. And why am I permanently looking to the right? Let me fix that real fast. I know the immersion is being broken. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. A diner for many men online. Yeah, that video is like nowhere close to done. There's a lot more to edit and I have too much to do. No, we don't talk about that channel here, guys. We don't talk about that channel. We don't talk about garbage here, okay? For say you have A6 Lon and A6 Fiona, should you get A1 or A6 Leo? I mean, if you could afford A6 A6. More power to you, okay? It's not like A6 is bad, okay? A6 is great, and you get survivability from A3 and etc. Favorite anime? Madoka Magica. Does Liuho have some super mega functionality thing? No, she doesn't. She has no like travel utility. Too little has bundles, that's true. But they know what sells. There's a reason why every altered is a freaking mommy, okay? Every altered is has to be a mommy, because that's how they make money. Should you use overdrive shot or omnium shot? The problem with overdrive shot is that before the end of a bygone run, you're gonna run out of shots. So yeah, it still might be better than the quant. I haven't actually done the math on the relics, but A3 Leo when running is nice to look at. That's the best travel utility. I see where you're going with that one. Good night, Zay. Thanks for stopping by. Also, I missed the notification, but Bearless, thanks for joining. Welcome. And yes, this is my first YouTube live. I didn't expect this stream to be too long, so I'm probably going to wrap things up right here unless you guys have any big burning questions you'd like to ask, because I need to go ahead and prepare my video to get it listed on YouTube. Cause I need to fix the thing, okay? I had everything ready to go until I noticed that error I had to fix. So now I have to fix it before I upload it. So I have my work cut out for me. Is Leo's kit complete at A0? Yes, but A1 is a decent upgrade. Is she good for fortitude? She doesn't offer anything for fortitude outside damage. Guy, Hirschcharn, thanks for joining. Welcome. I look like a. Hang on, I've gotten that before. I heard about that. I haven't actually played Doki Doki Literature Club, but I know which character you're talking about. Leo with Lin, Wellspring or Torrential? You do not need Torrential. Actually, no, you don't need it. I know it has some extra synergy with Lin A6, but I don't think it'll outweigh Wellspring. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Thanks for stopping in to my first YouTube stream. I know it was kind of scuffed, but I had fun, and hopefully I was able to answer a lot of your questions, and hopefully we'll keep doing this for the future releases. I might even start just streaming random games on here as well at some point. We'll see. But for now, I can say that I'll be streaming on Twitch, the stinky platform, because Twitch Drops is happening with 3.0. So, unfortunately, Twitch Drops is Twitch Drops and not YouTube Drops, so yeah. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch over the week to play 3.0 and do my Leo Hole pose. So, I will go finish that video, fix that bug, upload it, get my Reddit post out, etc. And I will catch you all next time. If you guys want to chat with me, make sure to join my... Oh, I was gonna do ! Discord. Then I realized that I have no command set up in here. Hang on. Feel free to join my Discord where you could chat about whatever, and Oh, don't forget to support me on Nova if you haven't already. Nova, let me grab the link. Nova. Can I stream on both at once? Technically, it's against the rules. Oh yes, I need to get some sleep as well. I have not gotten any sleep. No, I'm not gonna nap. I have work to do. Okay. No, I'll sleep after. After everything's done. Okay. I'll catch you guys next time then. Goodbye! Wait, where's the button to end stream?